Welcome back to Weems Motor Co. It's time to get back to work on the Judge, that 50 Triumph. Figure out what's going on with that engine. Stick around. Alright, so the last time we were on the Judge, we were trying to figure out why that kicker wasn't working, and we pulled the primary and the clutch basket and tried to rotate the engine and found that it's not good. Dug a little deeper and, found things like water leaking out of the bottom of the engine, a significant amount of sand inside of the gearbox and in the bottom of the engine. Only thing I could think of would be possibly somebody was trying to sabotage this engine. I've been in probably 40 or 50 of these old Triumphs, and I have never found anything so severe as what I found on this bike. So the goal today is to go ahead and just pull that motor out of that frame, go ahead and pull that gearbox out, start to break it down and find out if any of this is salvageable. I mean, we've always salvaged motorcycles, so as long as things aren't broken or corroded beyond repair, they can be replaced and things like that and rebuilt. But that's the goal for today on the Judge, is to get all those things out, kind of discover what's going on with this old 50 Triumph. Before we get busy stripping this thing all down, I just wanted to throw out that reminder again that for August and September we are doing a free giveaway for every person who goes over and signs up for our Patreon. Also, if you are placing any orders at weemsmotorco.com, ordering hats, t-shirts, stickers, shop rags, all of that stuff, you're gonna get an automatic sticker pack thrown into your order. So make sure you head over and knock those things out. But a special surprise came in the mail, and I wanted to discover it with all of you today. My good friends Shade Tree Surgeon and Shay Lisi over at the Brapstar crew have partnered up with Odin Manufacturing, and I know you've seen me rocking the Odin gloves and all of that cool stuff, their sunglasses, their gear. Amazing people, Odin Manufacturing, thank you for everything you do. They teamed up with the Brapstar crew and released something special. So today we're going to open up this package and discover together what that partnership has resulted in. If you watch the Shade Tree Surgeon channel, you've probably seen gloves like this. Well, these are the special ones that Odin has come up with Brapstar and released the leather heavy hitters style Odin gloves that you see Shade Tree rocking all the time. So they wanted to gift me a free set of these. These are amazing. From what I am told is you can head over to Odin Manufacturing and you can order yourself a set of these amazing gloves. Listen people, if you need gloves, Odin is the only place you should go to. Not sponsored, they're just great friends that make great products. All right, let's get to stripping this old 50 Triumph down. So gearbox out, pretty easy process. The other day I went ahead and pulled all the gears and everything out after I discovered the water and the sand and what I think might be paraffin wax. I have no idea what was going on inside of that gearbox, but the cases seem to be in good shape. So I think those are salvageable. We can just get those gears cleaned up. I haven't even inspected them yet. Might have broken teeth, might have missing, I don't know. We'll have to look through it, but one of the advantages of working on these motorcycles for so long is that you accumulate parts. So I have a few extra gearboxes, a few extra transmissions, gears, all of those internal parts that we may need for getting this bike back on the road. All right, next part. Taking the heart, the engine, taking it out and systematically going through that thing to see what is going on. All it is working time. Just working time. Let's get it done. off of it and working through the process. We're gonna pull that cylinder next, but I just want to stop for a second and say, you guys watching this video probably don't understand the toil, the hard work it is to be a YouTuber, because after every scene like that where I was pulling that head off, I have to go wash my hands so I can hit the stop button on the camera. The life of a YouTuber, just for you guys to see all the cool content that's coming on this old motorcycle. All right, let's get back to work. Let's get that cylinder pulled off of there. Let's see what's going on down in the bottom depths of this 50 Triumph. Stick around. Alright, so not very much trepidation getting that cylinder off. We knew that it was locked up and just wasn't sure why. Well, we've discovered that the timing side cylinder was seized at the piston and just kind of rusted up in there. Probably the rings just rusted to the cylinder wall. Took a little bit of gentle persuasion with a drift and a hammer, but we got the old cylinder right out of there. And I went ahead and cleaned up the good side and just kind of ran a quick spec on it. And turns out that it's a stock bore, which means we can send this thing off, have it rebored, probably 20 thousandths, and go ahead and slap some new pistons inside there, and we could be good to go. If we can get it to the machine shop quick enough and they can get it back to us quick enough, maybe we could still make that deadline for the Georgia Grunderrod. That is the goal. We shall see what happens. But next portion, we need to go ahead and get that bottom end out of the frame. But the positive part about it is that bottom end is not locked up. So those pistons fell down, the crankshaft spun around, so that's good, good karma there, I guess you would say. So great news. We'll go ahead and pull that bottom end of the engine out of the frame, break that apart, check out those pistons, or check out those cams, and check out that crankshaft, and just keep pushing on. We're gonna get this thing done. Let's do it. Just like that, we have a set of pre-unit engine cases split, tore down all the way down to the bottom. Last thing we need to do is remove the rods off the crank, check those crank journals, and spec everything out, like the cams and the bushings and the bearings and everything that goes along with that. But I think that's a great stopping point for this video, and I thank you guys for hanging out. You know what? If you haven't had a chance to jump over and do that Patreon thing, take a moment, do that, support us here, help us get this 1950 Triumph back on the road. All of the money that you guys donate through Patreon goes right back into Weems Motor Co. to do projects like this. Go buy a t-shirt, go buy a hat, go get a shop rag. You're gonna get that free sticker pack all the way from August through September. That's gonna wrap up today, guys. Thank you for hanging out. It's been a blast digging into this old Triumph. We're gonna get it together. We're gonna get it on the road. Hopefully we can get it in time for the Georgia Grundle run. If not, we're gonna get it done anyway. So, thank you guys for hanging out. If you are new around here, make sure you jump down and hit that subscribe button. If you really like the video, hit that thumbs up, turn those notifications on, and let everyone know what's going on right here at Weems Motor Co.